everybody, it's Audrey, and welcome to Man Card Monday, episode number 10. 10 weeks of cards, you guys, that I've done, and I hope that I've inspired you with some ideas and thoughts on how you could do cards for men in your life. This week, I am doing a little variation on a couple cards that I have done, but with this one, I've chosen to make it a I really think you're the best type card. And I kept the front relatively simple. Of course, you could do front however you would like. But I put a tag on foam, just thin foam, to give it a little bit of dimension, and backed it with a piece of rust cardstock, which is ColourPop, one of them that will be in this card, and I punched the edges to make it look like a ticket. So it's double layered because this one is pop dotted too. So black cardstock. Then when you open it up, it becomes a pop-out card. It's a variation on the Z-Fold card, which is, I believe, the second card that I made. So with this, the inside has matting, and then I have matted the panels of the pop-out. And then I added a couple stickers, or, well, they're not stickers, they're die cuts from the collection. And this one says World's Greatest, and then this one says Number 1. There are a couple things that you could do with this card. You could actually cut out pictures and put those on the panel, which would really be a good way to give a couple little pictures to someone. So you could change the sentiment to say something like "There's nothing like family," and then maybe send this to an uncle or your brother with 4 pictures of your kids, or something along those lines. So you could also stamp sentiments or different thoughts here if you want to do that. So that would be a different way to add interest to the card. So there are lots of different things you could do with this. So it's very versatile, and it just folds right up. You could keep, sorry about that, you can keep the back plain, or you can mat the back if you want to. This card is very quick and easy to make, and I can give you a verbal tutorial on how to do it. First of all, you need to make, and I use 110-pound cardstock because I have it double matted on the front and then matted on the inside. It does tend to get a bit stiff, so you might want to use a 65-pound weight, depending on how much you're going to mat and if you're going to add pictures, etc. But you need 2 5 by 6.5 inch cards. So the one is going to be your base, and the second one is going to be your Z-Fold. And what you would do with the second card, you would fold it in half, and then you would cut off a 1/4 inch off this open right side. So that would be the first thing that you would do with your second card. So after you cut the 1/4 inch off, then you're going to score each side. You already have the middle folded, so you're going to score 2.5 inches from this side, or not 2.5, I'm sorry, 2.25 inches from this side, and then you're going to score 2.25 inches from this side, so that you have a 2.25 inch panel on each end, and then you have the rest in the middle. So you end up with something like this. Then on the right side, you're going to measure down 4 3/8 inches and put a little tick mark there. And then on this side, you're going to measure down 3/4 of an inch. So this side is 3/4 of an inch. This side is 4 3/8 of an inch. Then you're just going to draw your line across it and cut it off. And I can show you, you're going to cut off the top piece. So you're cutting off this to make it an angle. See, that's where that angle came from. So you could save this for something else, throw it away, or whatever you're going to do. So once you have cut off that angle piece, and then you would make your mats, and you could just kind of, if you want to, you could just kind of measure it and eyeball it to make your mats. I made them very thin, like very, very just inside, so that you see just a little bit of the edge of the black. But you could make it wider, a wider border if you like. And then you would just adhere one side to this panel and this little side to this panel, and you want to adhere 1/4 inch away from the side and 1/4 inch from the bottom. And then one thing to make sure, when you're matting, like here, I had just a little bit, because I don't mat quite straight, but if I had moved it over just a little bit, then it all would have been lined up. But I'm okay with this little piece showing. So basically, again, that's 2 5 by 6.5 inch cards. One is for the base. The second one, you fold in half, cut off 1/4 of an inch. Then you would take and flatten it back out. Then you would score vertically on the long side, 2 1/4 inches from this side and 2 1/4 inches from this side. Then on your right side, measure 4 3/8 inch down, put a tick mark. On your left side, measure 3/4 of an inch down. Then you do a ruler across those and cut off that top part. Then you would mountain fold the outside panels. I'm sorry, you go this way. You valley fold. You want to valley fold the 2 panels, and then mountain fold the center. And then you come out with that Z pop-up. So pretty easy card to make, very versatile. Like I said, you could add pictures here, add different sentiments there, or different embellishments to or to say what you want to say with your card. So I hope that each of you will try this card. It's pretty easy. And I want to thank everyone who has been following me for the last 10 weeks for Man Card Monday. I think that right now, this is going to be the last Man Card Monday for a while. I think what I'm going to do now is focus on some special occasion type things. And then every so often I will do maybe some sort of different, more difficult cards and try and do a tutorial. But I will be back for some Father's Day cards, because that will be coming up here before we know it. So again, thank you for your support and for watching these last 10 weeks. And I will not give up on the man cards for you. So I know that a lot of you have really liked them. And I thank you so much. You will be seeing other specialty men's cards and little boys cards in the future. So thank you so much for watching. And you have a great and very, very blessed day. Bye-bye.